Picture this, a ferocious hurricane that not only claims lives but also shatters communities and raises urgent questions about our planet's fury. Hurricane Melissa has left an indelible mark on the Caribbean, and we're just scratching the surface of its devastating impact. If you're new to hurricane stories, think of these storms as massive weather systems fueled by warm ocean waters, spinning with immense power that can unleash winds and rains capable of flattening entire towns. In this case, Melissa's wrath has resulted in at least 28 confirmed deaths in Jamaica alone, according to the island's government. But here's where it gets controversial. Is this just bad luck, or a sign that climate change is supercharging these natural disasters? We'll dive into that soon. Melissa stands out as one of the most intense storms ever recorded to strike the Caribbean, bringing gusts that reached a staggering 185 miles per hour when it slammed into Jamaica earlier this week. For beginners, that's like comparing it to a Category 5 hurricane on the Saffir-Simpson scale, where winds over 157 miles per hour are considered catastrophic. The Red Cross has aptly dubbed it a disaster of unprecedented catastrophe, a phrase that underscores the sheer scale of destruction we're seeing. This storm didn't stop at Jamaica. It barreled through Haiti, the Dominican Republic, and Cuba, leaving a trail of ruin in its wake. By the time it hit Cuba on Wednesday morning, it had weakened somewhat, but the damage was still profound. Think collapsed buildings, impassable roads, and communities struggling to rebuild. The Jamaican government issued a somber statement expressing deep sadness over the 28 fatalities linked to Melissa's path. We extend heartfelt condolences to the families, friends, and communities mourning their loved ones, they added, highlighting the human cost that goes beyond statistics. It's moments like these that remind us why preparedness matters, and yet, and this is the part most people miss, even with advanced warnings, some impacts are unavoidable. As relief efforts ramp up, the first charter flight organized by the UK's Foreign, Commonwealth and Development Office is set to depart Jamaica on Saturday evening local time, aiming to repatriate British nationals who couldn't secure spots on regular commercial flights. This is a great example of international cooperation in action, ensuring people get back to safety when normal travel options are disrupted. Beyond bringing folks home, essential aid is flooding into the hardest-hit zones. The UK government has stepped up with an extra £5 million in emergency funding, building on the £2.5 million already pledged earlier in the week, totaling £7.5 million for recovery. This money is being put to practical use, supplying over 3,000 shelter kits and more than 1,500 solar-powered lanterns. Imagine providing temporary homes and light sources for those who've lost everything to the storm's darkness. Partnering with organizations like the World Food Programme and the Red Cross, the UK is ensuring these resources reach the most vulnerable. For instance, solar lanterns aren't just handy gadgets. They offer a sustainable way to illuminate homes without relying on damaged power grids, which can take weeks or months to repair. While Jamaica bears the brunt of the headlines, Melissa's effects spilled over into neighboring Haiti, where at least 25 people perished in the southern coastal town of Petit-Bouave. The mayor, Jean-Bertrand Soubrame, reported that the Ledigue River overflowed its banks, causing catastrophic flooding. This raises an intriguing point. Are we seeing more frequent, unprecedented disasters? Or is it our perception shaped by better reporting? Some experts argue that climate patterns are shifting, making such events more severe, while others point to infrastructure weaknesses in vulnerable regions. What do you think? Should we be investing more in global climate adaptation, or is this just part of the natural cycle? Let us know in the comments, and don't hold back on your opinions. For more on this unfolding story, check out these related pieces. The first charter flight bringing Britons home, emotional reunions in the storm's epicenter, before and after images revealing the destruction, and desperate pleas from survivors. Also, ponder this. Do we need a new Category 6 for the most extreme storms to better prepare? It's a debate worth having. What are your thoughts on hurricane preparedness and climate action? Share below. We'd love to hear from you.